Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Crash 4. This time I'm going to take you through the N.Verted version of the Crate Escape with Cortex and Crash and Coco. So the opening section is the same. I have noticed that the inputs of my gun, like pressing the square button, sometimes gets eaten in this N.Verted version. I'm not really sure the reason for that, but if you find that happening as well, leave a comment and let me know. I'm wondering if it's a bug. Okay, so be sure not to zip through the TNT box. Instead, you want to shoot it. And then you can zip through the rest of this section. We're coming up on the hidden gem here. It is in a different location. Wait for this trash can to get almost all the way over. Turn it into jello. Do a high jump, zip over here. Do a high jump off this box. And then just bounce across these and then zip into this little duct. And you'll get the hidden gem. Okay, once that is obtained, you can go through the rest of the level. I find that this is probably the... I don't want to say the easiest level, but the best level when it comes to the inversion filter of this world, I will say. I never felt super frustrated being underwater in this stage. It all felt okay, whereas the other levels, it was way more frustrating than fun. This one, it just felt like it belonged. Okay, so coming over here, you want to shoot the TNT robot. Same rule here. Shoot the box to the left just before you reach the middle yellow line. Just like that, and then you can make it over to these platforms safely. Once you come over here, you want to shoot the trash can to turn it into a platform, and then once you're waiting for the yellow platform to come back, which is a little, it's just graphically buggy on the inverted version. It'll just appear just like that, but once it's back, and then once the other platform reaches the other side, you want to come over here, and then just slide through the gap, and then make your way to the checkpoint. As of the checkpoint, you should have 26 boxes, 29 with the 3 right after. Okay, so from here, you want to zip over here and then use these bounce boxes. Following the Wumpa Fruit trail, you're going to break a couple boxes along the way. Okay, there's a TNT box coming up, so be careful not to zip through that right here. And then timing this stamp press underwater is a little challenging. The same rule applies. You want to wait till it's down and then zip over as low and close to the bottom platform as possible. If you zip and hit the top of the stamp, just bail and do it over again. Otherwise, you're going to die. Okay, we no longer need to get this wireframe jump box, so you can break those 4 boxes once you reach the platform. There's no need for backtracking in this section because we already have the hidden gem. Okay, once those 4 trolleys go past, we can start heading through. You still need to bounce up here and shoot this box in the distance. That is still required, but you do not need to hit the switch. Okay, so come over here, high bounce off of these TNTs to start the 1-ups, or to get the 1-ups rather, and start the fuses. Once you're ready, jump through and end that section, and then we're going to get to the Donkey Kong section. Okay. Break the checkpoint for your 48th box, and then you want to wait for the TNT robot to fall. Okay, zip over, and then we have to get these 2 bounce crates, which are pretty well hidden with the water filter. So bounce on these 5 times each, and then we are going to ride the platform as it is collapsing together. And then once you sort of reach the duct, you can zip over, and then jump and zip over to safety, zip over again to the big platform, and we're gonna ride this up, and this section is a lot easier underwater since you're falling so much slower. It's way easier to time everything, but you still gotta be careful because you don't want to get hit by any of the enemies. So once you feel confident in your jump, just fall off, zip through, and then you should trigger the TNT just to make it easier on yourself in case you have to do that section again. You obviously won't have the Wumpa Fruit trail because you already got it, but that'll make it easier to see, or make it easier to navigate if you do not have any TNT and nitro there. As I'm about to exemplify, because I messed up that whole sequence there. Okay, once this trash can passes, we're going to wait a tick, and then fall and zip over. Great. And then we're going to turn these guys back so we can move a little bit better. Be very careful with this trash can here. Okay, quickly transform him. There is another trash can right here, so you gotta be careful. But if you come over to this platform over here, you can just sort of negotiate with him safely. Okay, transform this trash can into another bounce pad. Do not zip into this TNT. You want to shoot it. It's very easy to forget when you're underwater. Okay, then ride this platform up to the final checkpoint with Cortex for your 63rd box. Okay, so from here, same rules apply. You want to jump onto the first collapsing platform, and then instead of jumping off the end, you want to jump off somewhere right after the middle, before the end. This way you don't get clipped by one of the rapidly falling boxes. Okay, the last one's a long one, but you will make it, don't worry. Break these 4 boxes, and then you can start blowing up the nitro manually, which is, I advise doing it. Okay, once you have the first 2 sections of the nitro blown up, just come to the end of the platform and blow up the final section, and then zip on over. And then the crash section is the same, but it sort of ignores the underwater a bit, or at least it feels that way, because when you jump forward, it still accelerates. So it's a bit slower, but it still has the same rules. So you gotta keep that in mind. Also, one big tip for me to give you is when you see the TNT robots in the distance, respect them. Do not try to run past them, because they are moving very slow, and their timers are also moving very slow. So timing your jumps is hard. As you can see right there, had I not been in midair, I probably would have died. Okay. So, after that scolding, you want to just keep moving along these platforms. Once you see these 3 robots, you want to just quickly get through them as fast as possible. This attempt was very sloppy, but I was so tired of this world, I just wanted to end it. Okay, so we got those 2 final boxes. Again, be very careful where you land here. As soon as you touch that golden box, it's over. Make sure you hit the nitro switch on your way out, and you will get the final gem. And that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Crash 4, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.